joining us live from Japan. Now we move on to our next news. In a deadly escalation, Gaza Civil Defence Agency has reported that 57 Palestinians were killed and dozens more injured after Israeli forces allegedly opened fire on civilians waiting for humanitarian aid near Gaza City today. According to Civil Defense spokesman Mahmoud Bassal, the victims had gathered in northern Gaza in the hope of receiving desperately needed relief supplies. He described the incident as a targeted attack on vulnerable civilians. The shooting marks yet another grim chapter in the ongoing conflict, where humanitarian conditions continue to deteriorate. Images from the scene showed blood-stained aid bags and bodies lying in the street, underscoring the dire risks Palestinians face even while seeking basic necessities. As of now, the Israeli military has not issued a statement in response to the allegations. The international community has repeatedly urged for the protection of civilians and unimpeded access to aid, but incidents like this highlight the mounting toll of the war. Now we're joined by Professor Ephraim Inbar. He's a senior researcher at the Jerusalem Institute for Strategy and Security, joining us live from Jerusalem. Thank you, Professor, for joining us today. Good to see you. How can Israel, thank you. How can Israel balance its security concerns with the international legal obligation to protect civilians while during a wartime like this, particularly in densely populated areas like Gaza?
The Israeli Defense Forces, the IDF, is very careful to minimize the amount of collateral damage in its military actions. Every target, actually, is cleared with the military advocates. There's not a thing as shooting without the permission, explicit permission, of the military advocates and that are in every unit at a very low level, actually. And so this is the policy of the IDF. And we should be very clear that the reports coming from Gaza, from Gazan sources, which are all Hamas, are to be taken with a grain of salt. They are simply not credible. And saying that, having said that, I do not say that mistakes do not occur. It's war, it's chaos. Anybody that has some military background and was an active participant in a war knows how war looks like. It's not very planned, and mistakes may occur. And if such mistakes are taking place, the IDF and Israel is apologizing. I just want to clarify how food is distributed in the Gaza Strip. Israel is trying to move the population to the south, where it is American foundations are distributing the food, and this area is under Israeli control. The incident that you refer to, it didn't take place in this area. It took place in the northern part of Gaza, and which is still under Hamas control, and Israel doesn't have the control over this area. What probably happened, and I don't know exactly what happened, was that the humanitarian convoy was attacked by people that wanted to take the food in order to sell it afterwards. And it could be two sources. One is Hamas, or some kind of Palestinian gang that wants to make money out of this convoy. Actually, against Israel's better judgment, we are allowing now, due to international pressure, food to enter into northern part of Gaza, and we understand that such things, such incidents may happen.
And Professor, now seeing that protests within Israel are also rising, what are the political and social implications within Israel of criticism regarding civilian casualties?
I think most Israelis serve in the military, they understand the nature of war, and understand that collateral damage may happen. If there is a criticism about the war, it's not about the collateral damage, which is happening, but about the aims of the war, whether to concentrate on freeing the hostages or in kicking out Hamas out of Gaza. This is the main debate in Israel over the wars that started with the massacre of October 7th.
Thank you very much, Professor, for sharing that insight. Please stay with us as we stay on the region. The United Nations Migration